pushing you, insinuating back. They begging for your trust and they never have your back. If you wanna leave, you can go or stop pursuing who you wanna be.
Shout out to the 845. Everybody tune in. Happy Wednesday. Let's go. Jae Nicole, Pressure.
Cause you keep on playing a victim hit me. If you keep on putting me down and you're trying to leave me out here looking for you. Got me out here asking around. But what it's gonna be? Got me out here looking for you. Got me out here asking.
That's the word of the day. Pressure. Pressure. That's the word of the day.
Yeah, it's all about your kick now. You forgot the me and things I did for us a waste now. All I did was try to pick you up. You got me face down with a tray pound, 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 with a pressure, pressure. Applying the pressure.
845 Radio. Let's go.
If you wanna leave, you can go or stop pursuing who you wanna be. And tell me what it's gonna be.
Smooth, I see you. Smooth, I see you.
You keep on playing a victim hit me. If you keep on putting me down and you're trying to leave.
You're out here looking for you.
Get me out here looking for you.
Newburgh in the building. Shout out to Newburgh, New York.
Pressure, 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 pressure. Applying that pressure.
Shout out to you, Jeremy Beeman.
Pressure.
I miss y'all. That is smooth right there. You like that smooth. That's a nice song right there. You already know. I miss talking to y'all. All right. Shout out to Jae Nicole. You already know this is your girl, Moochie. First of all and foremost, happy Wednesday to everyone. It is officially hump day. We are in the middle of the week. It is almost Friday. Far from Monday, so I'm excited. I hope you are too. Shout out to the hottest online radio station, reporting live 845, straight 845 radio, building our own from the ground up. You guys already know this tonight's show is sponsored by BelleBlacklabel. Make sure you guys shop for the culture, and if you shop with him on his website at www.BelleBlacklabel.com, put in the promo code Miss845, you get a discount. Tonight's show is also sponsored by Carter Diva Glam Mobile Party Bus. If you're looking to book your next event, ladies night, spa treatment on the go, reach out to Miss Deshonda Carter or visit www.carterdivaglammobileparty.com and book your next event, and don't be shy. Now, tonight's special guest, let me just say y'all something. Y'all women out here doing big things. All y'all women out here, shout out to the ladies, the queens of the 845. I appreciate the direction that y'all going in, because when they think of women, first thing they think of women doing stripping, dancing, something provocative to show off their bodies. But lately, the beautiful women that I've been having on this show actually are stepping out of the box. So tonight's guest, all the way from Newburgh, New York, she is an upcoming rising publishing book author. So we're going to get into that. But before we start that, she's going to tell you who she is and a little bit about herself. So talk to the people and tell them who you are and where you're from.
Well, my name is Santisha Patterson from Newburgh, New York. I'm just very excited to be here tonight. Just got my first book out, and I did write it when I was 21, but, sometimes it just takes a little time
Absolutely.
to get, focused and, a little bit more serious as you get older, but it's here, so.
First of all, shout out to you. I don't care how long it takes. Shout out to you for completing the goal. So let's start this first. You say you're 20. Not even going to ask how old you are. I know better.
It's okay. I'm 38. My book says so. I am 38 years old.
38?
I'm 38.
You wrote your book when you were 21?
I did.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. First of all, out of all the things you could have done, what made you even want to sit and write a book?
Well, I love writing. I used to actually write poetry for my teachers when I was in elementary, for like their weddings and such. So it's always something that I've always done. Rap. I've just dreamed so much of writing movies. So Pressured is actually written as a movie, you know, though they start things off as a book, but in my eyes, Pressured is a movie.
So we're speaking in the future. We're gonna be seeing this on Broadway in the movie theater soon.
God willing, yeah.
I mean, I spoke it out there, so it's gonna happen. I'm just saying. But all right, so you sat and you writing been your career. So then you became 21. You decided to actually sit down and actually put a book together. What was that process like?
Well, at that time it was easier. It was just one kid, you know, compared to now. I was young, so it was easy to write the book because at the time I was going through some of the situations, and my imagination, being that I'm a Pisces, we just dream. So the mind is always wandering. That's why Pisces, they're very talented because they, you know, they can use their mind, and they're just born with so much talent, you know. Other, you know, signs as well, but I'm speaking
because you're a Pisces. You're speaking for the Pisces. I understand. I'm a Taurus. That's why I'm looking at you funny. But we are, but you're a Pisces. So I understand.
Yeah.
Shout out to all you Pisces out there.
Yes.
So so you decided to write this book, Pressure. That's the name of the book. Where did that title come from?
Well, being that, you know, from Newburgh, and people go through a lot of situations. You find yourself in situations where your back is against the wall.
Absolutely.
So I just felt like Pressured was very catchy, and when people say pressured, that means that's something going down, like there's a problem. Right. It's pressure. So I felt like, okay, boom, that's what I'm going to call it, Pressured. So I just went with that.
Now, how many chapters is this book going to be?
That is hard to say right now, only because when you write the book, it was so long ago, I actually wrote it by hand.
Oh.
Yeah. So writing it by hand, and then when they actually type it up, it
shortens it, right.
So I can't really give you the exact amount of how many chapters that it is. So
that's fine. Yeah. But you have the book out. Now, tell us a little bit about this book. So tell us a little bit about the book. Like, what is the book about? What can we expect from this book?
All right, well, the book actually will be out September. When it comes out September, I will have a couple of copies, but they will put the book on like websites, like Barnes and Noble and such. And if any of the the companies feel that they want to sell my book in their store, then they'll put it in their store. So
that's going to happen.
Right. Oh, yeah. Because I'm
something
going
easy.
up there with people, and we're going to keep going up there. We're going to keep asking for pressure. We're going to call.
Exactly.
We're going to ring the bell, ding, ding. It's pressure, ding,
I'm going to be like, excuse me, you still don't have pressure in the thing? Now, I done called 6 weeks in a row. I need this book. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yes.
You see, because I'm aggressive. I will go to Barnes and Noble. Now, I know y'all see my request. Let me speak to your supervisor. But that's how you get it. So let's talk about the book. So, who's the main character in the book?
I am.
You?
I am.
Is this a self-novel book? It's about your life?
Well, what I will say about it is that there's some truth, and then there's some imagination to it.
Okay.
What parts of the book that is real, I will not say.
Right.
So that will just be left up there in the air, float somewhere.
So it's up to us to figure out what's good and what's not.
People that, I've grew up with, that were in my life, when they read the book, they'll, if they ever felt like, hey, when I was with her, that happened, that's real, or I don't remember that. So I'm actually going to leave it like that, even when it comes to family. Like, it's something I choose to take to the grave. Right. So some is real, some is not. Now
the book is called Pressure, so people may ask, has any situation in your life, what have you felt like? What situation? Give me a scenario that you actually felt under pressure, that fictional wise for the book, that when you read the book yourself or you go over the book, you're like, man.
I will say, as for, loyalty.
Right. Right.
we're born and raised, Newburgh. When you hear Newburgh, we all have a story.
Right, absolutely.
Everybody. So, I mean, it's just really hard to say.
Right.
Just put it that we all have a story. So when you if you think about it, pretty much anybody from Newburgh could write a book.
That's a fact.
Everyone has something that happened. So I would just say that Pressured, I know that it will reach people's hearts. Like it's entertaining.
Right.
And what the book actually is about, it's about a group of young girls,
mm-hmm.
and they do robberies. They don't rob banks. They actually rob like wealthy people.
Right.
And throughout the course of the book, that's when, betrayal and, just life, and you go with the past, the present, the future, and
Absolutely.
it just all adds up to the story. So
you got like a set it off type of feel in this book.
Well, yeah, people look at it like that, except we're not robbing no bank. We're not doing no banks.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask this question. Are you looking forward to staying in this particular field? Do you want to write more and more and more books? Is Pressure going to be a sequel, or is it just going to be, you're going to try to stay right there and go into something else?
Well, Pressure, it will not be a sequel,
okay.
Because it's just something that happened then. It will pretty much just be like a movie. It won't be like, I don't see it being like Pressure Part 2. It's just will be Pressured. If it kicks off, I would like to look forward to writing more books. But if not, I'm just happy with the fact that all my life I just dreamed of writing a book, and then for it to come into play and in a couple months hold
the hardcover in your hand with your name at the... Put your hand out there and just grasp it. Right? It's right there, girl. That's how I feel with my paycheck sometimes. It's right there. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, hold it, and then it's gone.
And we want the book to be gone, so we want people to get there and it's a high-selling book.
Definitely.
What, and I know you said family and stuff like that, but what was one particular thing in your life that actually postponed the book? Because you are 38. You wrote it when you were 21. That's a really big gap.
Right.
A decade gap.
Mm-hmm.
So besides the children and circumstances, what's one thing that happened in your life that you really had to put this book on pause?
Just life.
Just
when
everything.
You're 21, you have more freedom. Like you're not really, there are some people who are 21 and their mind is set knowing where they want to be. But when you're 21, sometimes you're still lost.
Right.
Like you're still experiencing, and you have this story going on and this story closing, and you're starting this chapter.
Absolutely.
So I think it's more of, working and trying to find myself. And then, it was another child, and it just was life, like just trying to be a human being and continue to survive life of work and just living. So whenever that happens, things like that happen.
Now, shout out to your daughter, Miss Cummings.
Yes, Kiaja Cummings.
Yeah, she said, I love you, Mom.
Oh!
She loves you too, girl. She loves you too.
I love you, Kiaja Cummings, a.k.a. Miss Pearly.
Hey, Miss Pearly. Shout out and shout out to your mom, because she's doing great things, especially with this book. Now, why didn't you just want to be a makeup artist? Why not? I know you say you've been dreaming about it, but things are so much easier to grasp. Why not hairstylist? Why not a jewelry consultant? Why a book author, which takes so much tedious time? Is that therapy for you?
Actually, I'm different.
Okay.
One thing about me, they'll tell you I'm very different. I don't look at the world the same.
Mm-hmm.
I joke about a lot of things that people would normally get upset about.
Right.
Hair, I'll tell you right now, it's not really my thing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
My daughter, if she's still watching, you remember how you used to cry with the bobos and the beads, but there's a lot of women who's already doing that. So That's not my thing. That's not what these hands do. These are used for cooking and writing. I just love the idea of when I see a movie like Black Panther.
Yes.
Yes. When I watch Black Panther and I sit there and I'm learning things and I'm looking at it and the music's playing with the action, I want the world to see my work.
Right,
you know?
right.
You can do hair and you can put it on Facebook. You know, women can have interviews, but it's like when you write something and the world can watch it with their eyes,
Yes.
and watch it again and again,
Yes.
and then it can become a classic. That's what I want.
I respect it. I respect. First of all, I respect you.
Thank you.
You say, how many children do you have?
I have 4 kids and 2 grandkids.
Where?
They're home.
No, I said where all this happened at?
I used to be like, but yeah, I got it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I have my daughter young, and she had her kids young. It's not something that we want, but if it happens, it happens. It's beautiful. I love being like a young grandmother because people don't believe I'm a grandmother.
Right. I would never say that.
Bingo for grandmas at, bingo. I walk up in there, hey, it's grandma night. And they're like, you ain't no grandma, get out of here. They don't want to play bingo. So, hey, no, but I love it because I can run with them.
Yes.
And when I'm with my kids and my grandkids, it just looks like they're all my kids. And my oldest daughter, she's 21. So it looks like I'm with my best friend and all my kids.
So it looks good. It looks good. First of all, you look good.
Thank you.
You look good. And then for you to have 4 children and to have grandchildren and to actually complete a book says a lot about you. Because I know grown people that don't have no children and they can't complete anything. Here you got 4 children and grandchildren, and you just made the biggest leap in your life. Now, when we talk about this book, the process did you have to go to actually get it published and, edited and actually on stands and online? What process did you have to go through?
All right. Writing a book, you need to... First thing you have to make sure is that everything makes sense. It adds up. After that, after I wrote it, I actually went and typed it all up all over again. Okay. Put it on a disc, and then I started looking for publishers. Right. And once you find a publisher, that's where it comes into play money wise. Right. So. Like I said, we're from Newburgh. Some people are doing bad. I was struggling, so it was a ladder. And, after a while, like when you get serious, if you feel like you can spend money on like hair and fast food and go and get these shoes, and when you think of something that you really, really want, you'll take that money and you'll do it. And that's what I did. So it was just all about the time. If this is the right time, the money's there. And then I just said, as you get older, you start thinking, oh, I'm 30 something. It's time to do something. It's either you're going to pass away and be nobody, or pass away trying, or you're going to be somebody. So. And you decided to be somebody. Yes. Now,
I guess I want to know is, because people don't believe, and I always talk about invest in yourself. Is it just as costly to be a book author as it is to be a rapper? Because, rappers have to pay studio time, this, that, and the third. Is it the same costly price? Like you guys, is it costly to be an author?
It is costly. To have your book published, it's costly. And then you have to pay for, how many books you want. Right. If, let's say, like, once September hits, if these stores decide that they don't want to put my book in store, I'm actually going to buy as many books as I can. And I'm going to set up locations. Absolutely. I have people with businesses. I work for a school district. And, there are people who's already ready, waiting for the book. So I'm going to set up locations and I'm going to sell my book. And I'm also going to have people go to these stores and harass them and ask, is my book there? We're going to keep going. We're going to do this because it's beautiful to have somebody from Newburgh. I mean, they put us on a map as just being bad and being nobodies and just crime. Like, we already have people who are up there from Newburgh doing things, but here we are, and I'm a woman. Yes. Let's get this going. Like, let's have someone from Newburgh actually have a book come out, turn into a movie, and who knows if it happens. I'm recommending that they shoot in my hood, some parts. Right, absolutely. Because first of all, let me just say, I like that you want to stay true to where you're from. And a lot of people you see a lot. I don't care if they're an author, a rapper, a designer. As soon as they get a little taste of stardom, a little taste of the outside, they forget where they came from. And
that is so important. Like, you are who you are because of where you came from.
Right.
So shout out to you for actually, and Partisan Fontaine is another one, you two actually remember where you came from. So that's very important. Shout out to you for that.
Yes.
Because you could have just said, forget, you know, out of all the things that you've been through, you could have said, forget Newburgh, forget my past, and moved on. So salute to you for that.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Thank you.
And Newburgh, you should be appreciative that, you know, there's still people out here striving to make the city better and the name better. And you guys been doing good too. Now, sidebar question. Everything is not glitter and gold. We
Right.
know that. Everything comes with good and bad. What don't you like about your book?
The thing I don't like about my book is the fact that I wrote it when I was 21.
Okay.
So my mind wasn't as mature as it is now. If I were to try, if I could rewrite a lot of things over in a book, I would.
Okay.
But of course it would take more time because just having kids alone, you can't even use the bathroom in peace. So
Sure.
I can only imagine how long it will actually take me to try and rewrite the book all over. Though not everything, I wouldn't want to rewrite over everything, but I would like to fix some parts. So that's the only thing about the book that I don't like. But it's good.
Good stuff.
It's good. And the cover, it's catchy, you know.
That's the cover that was seen on the picture. That cover is very intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
That cover is very intriguing. If I was in a bookstore and I seen that would have made me double back.
Right.
Because I like books. But, you know, some of them are not. I was like, oh, this is a nice cover. So shout out. Who came up with that? You?
No, actually the publisher did.
Oh, shout out to the publisher.
Yeah.
Guy?
No, it's a female.
Oh, she good.
Yeah,
she's on
she
to
did
something.
her thing with that. You know, at first I was going to say, hey, why don't we get a picture of Newburgh under there? But then remembering that the story actually is taking place in New York,
right,
it's best to leave it like that. Because
that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense. Now, have you connected with any of the other Hudson Valley book authors around? We have some other ones that we have around here.
I have not. I haven't. I'm new to this. I just was excited. I just put it up like, so I really haven't. Like, I'm fresh. I'm a rookie. I'm learning, and I don't mind learning. So
shout out to Miss Laura Thompson. She is a children's book author. Shout out to Miss Francesca. She is a wellness book author. We have a Punish, and I want you guys to get together. Miss Theolonica Monk. They all have books, so I want all you book authors to kind of network each other. I would like to see some book clubs going on here. I would like to see when you have your book. And shout out to Lady Miz, Broken Not Healed. I would definitely like you guys to come and maybe rotate. In 1 month we do your book, and you guys can actually network with each other. But we can actually get these books reading. You know, I want people to really start looking into these books. Mm-hmm. So I want you guys to connect. So shout out to all you book authors. But for you, pressure. Your first book.
Yes.
September 2018. It's official. You did it. Through the storm, through the troubles, through the trials, through the tribulations, you did it. And it's coming out. How do you feel?
I feel so good.
Feel good?
I feel so good. Like, I just feel so good that I did it.
Your glow on your face is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking about, like, as far as if it's so successful, just writing it and just looking at it, like touching it, passing it to my kids, like when they see it, oh, mommy, you're so cool. Yeah, baby, thank you. Right. I have something to show them. I didn't just sit around and do nothing.
Right.
So I do a lot with my kids. People know, you look on my page, I do a lot of skits with my kids.
Oh.
That's why I call my daughter Miss Pearly. I dress up as an older woman. I'm Miss Shirley. She Miss Pearly. We act old, and we just, we do funny things. I know one day if you get time.
Oh, I'm going to do it as soon as I get out of here and go look at the page.
To my page. I do skits with my kids. I'm just funny and crazy, and I don't care. I don't care. I like to be embarrassed and laugh about it, because that too shall pass.
Absolutely.
It's nothing. So
you living your best life right now. That's what it looks like to me. The glow on your face is. You look like you're pregnant right now, because pregnant women got that glow.
I swear, that little
but you look good.
action.
You look good, and I don't even know if people on the other end that's tuning in, that's going to tune in later, can feel your excitement. Like, this is what you're supposed to feel when you accomplish something so amazing like this. This is something that's, I'm sure people probably said, it's never going to happen. You're not going to finish it. You're not going to do it. All right, she's on her third kid. It's not going to happen. Might as well throw it out.
Right.
You brought it up again. They're like, she got grand. So I'm sure now you're like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, And then at the same time, I know there's a lot of people like, wow, what? You know, where did I? You know, I mean, it feels good, like, when you're off the scene for a little while, and then you pop back up with something like this, like, that's what she was doing. You know, so I feel good. I'm so proud of myself. I don't care. I packed my back. I'm just so happy.
And that's listen, first of all, I'm happy for you. And you can pat your back. I'm going to pat your back. And the 845 going to pat your back. And when you get the book, I am going to get a copy of this book, because I not only got to support you because you're from the 845, but I support the queens of the 845. And any woman that is doing great things, I support it. So I'm going to have your book. I'm going to read it. If I got to do my own book club at night and do a chapter at night, I'll do that, because I just want these books to get out there. But in your case, they're going to be everywhere, so we ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to do a lot of begging and stuff, because it's going to just be happen. Especially with that book cover, it's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
But that book cover is fire. I just want you to know that.
Thanks.
Now, I guess for you, what's next? Or what do you foresee? Because you're a dreamer, so what are you dreaming about right now?
I'm dreaming about the book coming out. It actually going into stores. I do see people purchasing it, because I have a lot of people who's actually, you know, will you sign it, and when is it? You know, like, people I haven't spoken to in a while, and, you know, like, one thing about me, if I speak to you on the book, I speak to you in person outside too. So I'm a good supporter. I'm happy for people when they get things, when they achieve something. I'm not a hater. No.
Right.
None of that. I'm just happy. So be happy for me too. So I do see this book taking off. My movie, I see this movie. I see you guys in the theater watching this.
Pressure.
Yes, pressured. I see you. So that's where I'm at.
Now, I gotta get back to the book real quick, because I got set it off in my head. It's like, she talks about people robbing people because I'm running down on Trump. Let me stop. They asked that today. They asked that at my job today. You know, you don't want to lose your job if the president called and offered you money to violate the HIPAA law. I looked at them. I said, let Trump call. I'm violating all laws because he got all the money. But sidebar. What do you want people to get from the book? And who? Okay, first question. Who is the book fan base? Like, what do you want who is the book to, like, young women, young people? Like, where's the direction of the book?
Well, actually, the book, I can say it goes more towards the I would say, like, the hood.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of things in the hood that go down. There's a lot of people who have time that chill, relax. So, hey, why not pick up my book? Read it. It's interesting. I hate to see my people in jail. But read it in jail. I mean, don't go to jail, but if you're in jail, this is a book I know I'm a vision. This is a terrible vision. But I see them in the cell reading my book. You know, passing it through the open it to the next person. So
wait, this is an urban book, correct?
Yeah.
I do see it in the jails, because when I was in there, I was reading Dutch and all of that. Yes, girl, yes. That's a matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. That might be the first place you want to put those books at.
Yeah.
Because when I was locked up in the pen, and they came and they gave me the book option, I read, I think, every last urban book in there. Because they had nothing but time. So I think that's the first place you should go. Because that's a guarantee sale.
I know.
They got nothing but time.
Yeah.
Don't go to jail to read the book, though. We just talk about the ones that's in jail that's never going to come home. But you don't go. Go to the store and get it.
We need you.
But, all right. Now, what do you want people to get out of the book? Do you want them to learn, like, what lesson, number one lesson that they need to know that applies to the hood, to everyday life out of this book?
I would say the lesson that I think that they'll learn is that regardless to whatever situation you go through, rough, terrible, there's a way out of it.
Right.
You know, like, keep fighting. Don't give up.
Right.
Better will come. There is a solution to everything. Whether the outcome is the outcome we don't want, or if it's something we did want, like, the story will end however it's going to end, but there's a period at the end of the sentence. So
that's a good lesson. That's an amazing lesson. That's a life lesson. I think people really get stuck in that situation because they don't think that there's a way out.
Right, and they give up. You know, so don't give up. Like, I could have given up and just left the book alone, but it took time. It took so much time, but I never gave up. I don't give up. I keep going. It doesn't matter how long it takes me. I will keep going.
I guess that's the next question I got to ask you, because you're 21, you started the book, and then you started having life situations. What made you even say, all right, because let's say, for example, we're on our second kid. What made you say, let me go back and start my book again? Like, what was little pinpoints in your life, like, that made you want to pick up and start writing again?
To be honest, I'll say working. You know how we go to work,
right,
and we have to deal with the boss and the complaining person who just clocked in and don't want to be here. And you know, you got the favoritism, you get the good job, and you go on over there and do the dirty. One day I was just sitting down, and I said, you know what? I just want to be successful. I'm going to finish this book because I don't want to work for you guys forever.
Yes.
I don't want to work for you forever. But in the meantime, I'll work. I'll get this money. But this is not something that I want to do. So that's what made me go. I just got fed up one day. And, you know, sometimes you deal with people who look at you and think they're better than you. And
always.
You're not going to, you know, add up to be anything. And
always.
Me, I'm the type of person, I got a point to prove. If that's how you looking at me,
right,
I got a point to prove. So.
And you proved it.
Yeah.
now, like I said, you know, everything is not good. I'm sure you have people that in your life that you know of that are behind you that wish you bad. How was that experience, and how did that help you to write the book?
It actually encouraged me to keep going, so that when that time came and the moment happened, I could just sit back and look at their face. You know, like...
Have you had that experience when you looked at somebody, you ran across somebody that you knew was talking about you, that knew that was down to you, and now you put out the post that my book is coming out? Did you ever have that person? And you have
I work a lot, and this just happened, so I haven't actually come across the faces, and everyone would tell you, I'm mad cool, like, I'm not about the drama, I don't like the beef and all of that. I just like to be happy, and, you know, to see people be happy too, but you do have those couple of people, and Lord knows, you know, if I do come across, I'ma just smile. How you doing?
Did you get my book off Barnes and Noble?
You know, I ain't even gonna mention it because I know you heard. There's no Facebook, it tells everything.
That's true.
You know, and people talk, so I don't have to sit there and ask you, did you see it? Or I know you seen it. I know you heard about it, so, you know.
Now, the book is coming out in September. First of all, the anticipation of the book got me open like a 40. I'm feeling what's going on with the book? Now, what can we expect? Are you having a party, a book release? Like, what are we doing for this?
Yes, I do have a couple people that recommended a book release party.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a great idea. As of right now, it's in the making. We're going over the ideas, but definitely, like I said, I'm new to this, so I will be learning of how it goes, what, and, you know, so I don't want to sit here and act like, you know, I'm a pro at what I'm talking about, but I'm learning, and once it's there, it definitely will be a book releasing party, and I just can't wait.
You are just all smiles. Let you guys, congratulations. Shout out to Marcos. He said congratulations and much respect, power and respect to you. Theolonica Monk, she said, congratulations, much success. She says she also has a book club if you're interested in seeing how it goes once a month. So you can contact her when you go on the page. Mary Oliver Belle said, I pat your back, you go girl.
Thank you.
So you got a lot of congratulations with the people that are tuning in. So that's dope because we support our own. That's why 845 is here, building our own from the ground up. I don't care about James Patterson. I care about you. I don't care about Dutch. I care about pressure. I don't care about stuff that's out there already that people are making millions about. I care about you so we can make you millions, so you could be up there, that we can move along. So shout out to you just for being a woman of class and just a woman of excellence, because that was excellent that you started something so long ago and completed it. That's the most important part of this interview. That's over a decade gap. A lot of people would have forgot about that.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't forget about it. I mean, I do wish that I probably would have
did it faster?
Yeah, earlier, especially when my mom was alive. But they say that they're always looking down, but that's one of the main reasons why I wish I would have done it earlier, so that I can actually look at her, and I know she would have cried and, oh, my baby squeezed me.
Right.
Just say, Mom, look, none of her kids are failures, but when you have a child that's done something so great,
yes,
it makes a parent feel like, wow, yes, that's my kid. And me, I love my siblings. They'll tell you that I'm all about the family. Wherever I go, they go.
Right. Shout out to you. How many siblings you have?
A lot.
A lot? Big family?
Yeah, big family, but from my mom, it's just 3 of us.
And what number are you?
I'm the oldest.
Oh, So even better that not only are you the oldest, but you are a role model.
Yes.
To the younger people, that you guys can do this. Shout out to everybody out here that's watching, to this beautiful queen right here, because Santisha, she is doing it. 38, September. First, I'm going to say it because she said it, so I'm going to say it. 4 kids, grandkids, looking like a whole meal. Completed the biggest accomplishment of her life. Officially dropping. It's going to be a bestseller. Pressure.
Thank you.
Do you feel under pressure that this book is coming out now?
Well, sort of, but I feel a little relieved that
okay.
It's not completely done, but it's done.
Right.
So I don't feel as under pressure, because I was supposed to have this out a long time ago. I know people like, what happened to her book? She lied. She just full of it, just talking and talk. So for all the people who didn't believe and just thought I was just talking to talk, you have to understand that I had to put my life on hold for a lot of little kids, and and then
you saying a lot of girl. When you talk about a lot, you keep saying a lot. I got 3 shucks. I got a whole tribe then.
I know. I love it. I don't look at it as like I got a lot of kids, because I got a lot of love, and I got a family. Like, families are beautiful, but when I'm talking about a lot of sandwiches, a lot of packs of oodles and noodles,
I was about to say
we can't.
Listen, teacher, I was about to say we can't be disrespectful because somebody in the room has 6.
Oh yeah.
So hour 3 and 4, we should just throw them under the table and act like they not even bothering us at this moment. But shout out to you, Santisha. So listen, September. We have a date, official date, or it's just September right now?
No, it's just the month of September. I don't have an official date.
But you'll let me know.
Oh, I will.
Because I'm going to be promoting it for the entire time it's coming. So tell us where we can find the book, or where you anticipate the book, knowing right now where the book is going to be. I know you said Barnes & Noble. I know you said some websites.
Right. Well, they just told me just a couple. Like, I know, like, Kindle. What they're going to do is put them, like, on the website of the book location.
Yes.
And therefore, if they feel like, okay, we're going to put this in the store, then the book will actually reach that location. So, as of right now, I only know of 2.
Right.
But throughout the course of time, there will be more.
Absolutely. And plus, you're still out of time because it is only June. The book comes out in September. So, by the time September comes, you'll probably be everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Already, we don't even know. Shout out to you. Is there anything else about this book that you need people to know and you need people to understand that it's important that they get this book for this one reason? What would it be?
To understand that you can do anything. I know that a lot of you out there are talented. I know that a lot of you out there right now you're doing the same thing that I did. And you've probably stopped writing and pushed the book to the side, or feel like, this isn't good. Don't do that. No matter how long it takes, keep going. Keep going. Just don't stop. It doesn't matter what happens. Things happen. It's not easy, unless if you're a person with no family and no responsibility. You can sit on the beach and kick your feet up. All your bills is paid for like 10 years straight. Then you can do that. But other than that, you still have to deal with life.
That's right.
So it takes time.
And you grind hard. You went through I don't even know the deep stuff, but from the surface, you went through a lot because, like you said, you had your daughter. She had her child young, so you probably had to step in and help out again. On top of you already having your children, so you did a lot. I want you to be happy. I want you to be proud of your accomplishment. Newburgh should be proud of you, because this is a big thing. This is a big thing. Any accomplishment is a big thing, but coming out of Newburgh, New York, and out of all those trials and tribulations you've been through, this is majorly approved. I'm proud of you.
That's what I want them to understand. Like, don't look at it like, she thinks she's all that. Like, let's look at it like Newburgh. We have somebody that can do something for us. And me, I know I love the kids. Like, if it ever kicks off to where I have it, I'm coming back. I'm doing things for your babies. I'm not going to forget about. I love you adults, but I love the kids more. Like,
I don't even like adults.
We need a.
I ain't gonna lie, on my show. Put me in a room full of kids versus adults.
All day. I love them, but the kids, we need to bring these kids up because our time eventually will bypass, but these kids, they're the future. So when they say the kids are the future, listen to that. We can teach them this. Who's to say if a young child doesn't see this and they've seen me before and say, wow, I can do that too. You can do that. You can do it. Start young if you can. You can do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Listen, you guys, first and foremost, shout out to you, Santisha. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm honored to have had this interview. I'm honored to watch you blossom into a best-selling book author, because that's what's about to happen. And that's the point of Reporting Live 845. That's why it's building our own from the ground up, because from the ground, you started with nothing. Now, up in a few months, you're going to be one of the best-selling authors in the Hudson Valley. That's what I see. So I enjoy my job, and I enjoy meeting people like you that are grinding, that are working hard. This is my slogan for the rest of the year: less drama, less stress, more success. So I believe in my heart that after September, your life is going to change for the better. So, Queen, bask in your glory. Celebrate, enjoy, continue living your best life, because you're on your way. You are all. Well, shout out to the phone call on the live. I guess they ain't watching. But before we even get out of here, the people want to know, first of all, somebody's asking for your Facebook, so they give them the social media where they can find you.
Yes.
And let them know when the book is coming out again, the name of the book, and anything else you want them to know before we get out of here.
I use my name. I have nothing to hide. Santisha Patterson on Facebook. Send me a request. Can you guys just, try to make it look like you have an actual life? Because I do homework just in case if it's, it's a lot of spam. And, can we have a couple mutual friends, or make it look like you have a life, like you're a real person, and I will accept, your request. It's hard I don't want it to be like that, because what if it's a person that doesn't have as many mutual friends and they're about something they want to talk to me, but it's a if, but yes.
But people crazy, they be doing extra stuff.
They are. Santisha Patterson on Facebook. Therefore, you'll see my life. You can catch up on those Miss Pearly skits.
Yes, I'm gonna have to look into this.
Oh yes. Everyone loves everybody loves Miss Shirley, Miss Pearly. So like I said, it's a good thing. And show me love. I show you love. And when I'm not busy, I go on the book. I keep liking everybody's stuff, because I don't want to be like a person where you constantly liking mine and
I never show love, right? So I'm like that too.
I'm like that, you show me love, I show you love too. So that's how it goes. So thank you, Newburgh. Shout out to you guys, and I really hope that you do go out and get this book once it's available, and it's written with love. And if anyone, when you read the book, feel like I may be talking about you, just know it's all love, and whether we're still talking, kicking it or not, I will always love you. So it is what it is, okay? So.
And that's it, and that's so. Listen, don't take it personal. It's just business. Sometimes truth has to come out. And that probably helped you, too, in your life when you wrote that book. Whatever parts were about you, that probably helped you release some things and get some things off your chest. And sometimes you can't tell people that because you don't know the reaction, so you just got to write it down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't mean it like as if I'm dogging someone.
Right.
I mean it like I don't kick it with as many people that I used to.
Oh.
So I'm saying that I still love you, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Yeah, not like I went and put something terrible in it. Nothing like that at all. It's that if we haven't spoke, if we don't speak, and you know that you may be in my book, regardless of our situation, I still love you.
That's real woman stuff right there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't learn something today from you. You better go ahead. You're doing bad. I love black women. And black don't crack. Because, again, this woman is a grandmother. I'm still trying to figure out that y'all don't know how excited I am to grow up. I'm 31. But every year that I grow up, I be excited. Because I be looking at my mom and a lot of you black women out here, y'all be looking good. Y'all look good, right?
You look fabulous.
I ain't even going to tell you that she's 55.
What?
So if you at 38,
quick workout.
You at 38, her at 55, I'm gonna be all right in these streets.
Yes, you are.
Okay, hold on, because I got a question. That's why I love my viewers. Shout out to you, Lizette. She said, "Is the book a hardcover or can you get an ebook like an Amazon Kindle?"
I think they told me that you can do it both ways. Like I said, I'm still speaking with them in the process, so it's still an early stage. I will have more accurate answers like
as we moving forward.
Right. So as of right now, we'll just leave it as I'm unsure. You know, it just came out, so there's a lot of questions that people will ask that I don't know all of the answers yet,
right.
And I don't want to give false information, but I do know it will be on Kindle. I do know that it will be a hardcover book.
Right,
so
right.
That it will. When? September. Don't know the date. Just wait for it.
Just wait for it. But you will be informed because as I do on my show, teacher, you're gonna try to attempt to do my personal page. I know it's at capacity, but you're gonna like my Report Live page, and then you're gonna keep me updated. You're gonna let me know when your book release party is. You're gonna let me know the date of the book. You're gonna let me know these things so I can also promo with you. I want to share and every day and post it when I have shows. Sponsor the show by your upcoming book. So that's why I do sponsor, because I just want to keep it in people's face. So I definitely want to make the announcements. Don't forget the upcoming book.
Love to have you there. Yes.
If I can be there, I'll be there.
I want you there. This is awesome. I went to sleep last night like, is it time yet? You know, so I was just so excited. When my sister called, told me, girl, I was like, I screamed for so long. Like,
and shout out to your sister, because she went in.
She still is, and she's just so wonderful. She's my little sister that's bigger than a big sister, but she does so much for me. She has such a wonderful heart, and I am her protector.
Right.
So thank you. I love you, and Mommy is so proud of us.
Absolutely. Good. And you know what? She's more proud of you because the girls, y'all sticking together. Mm-hmm. Y'all sticking together. And that's very hard. Family is everything, and I don't want nobody to ever forget that. I don't care what y'all going through, especially in times of death and need. Mm-hmm. Your siblings, ain't nothing like having your own. Cousins come and go, but ain't nothing like having your own. So shout out to you sisters, because it was the sister that set up the interview and made sure that her sister got here, and she promo. I'm gonna promo. So you already got a team ready. You already got your promo team ready.
I do.
So we ready for September. We ready for the book pressure. So before we got here, anything else you want to say to the people?
No, I just want to thank them so much, and I just want you guys to keep posted. And like I said, if there's anybody out there writing, have any dream, doing something, just keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. Just do it.
I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I am so freaking proud of you. I don't know what to do with myself. But we're going to get out of here. Thank you, 845 Radio. You already know it's your girl, Moochie. Miss 845, Moochie Montana. Tonight's show, again, is sponsored by Carter Diva Glam Mobile Party Bus, as well as BelleBlacklabel. Please be on the lookout. Make sure you follow Reporting Live 845, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. For all the latest updates, you will see the updates on the book Pressure. I will keep you posted, as the sisters will keep me posted, dates, times, and everything. So if you're inquiring about the book, if you want more information about the book, if you can't find a Santisha page, if you're trying to spam her and she's not accepting you, always go to Report Live 845 because I'm going to back page whatever she posts. So we'll have information everywhere because I need everybody in September to act like this book pressure is a part of your back to school list. Put it on your back to school list. Shout out to my parents, they still ain't fixed this problem. 10 crayons, 8 notebooks, 1 book pressure, 3 erasers, regular stuff. So I want you guys to get in line in September 2018. Santisha, again, shout out to you. We love you. We're proud of you. I'm here for you. I'm here to promote for you. Anything you need, if you want to come back on the show, a little bit before your book to promo, all you got to do is call me. It's going to be on us because we want to know what's going on and keep the updates. So just book it. Let me know. Get in here because this is the anticipation. Next time you come, we want the date. We want everybody to go where we're going to go and do what we got to do to get that book. Is that okay with you?
That's absolutely.
Because I don't want to offend you. I just want to make sure everything is okay with you. So
yes,
that's okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I definitely want to come back, because I do appreciate you having me on here. I'm just really excited. And I don't know you, but I respect you. Thank you. This is what's up. So definitely, I will get back with you. And
absolutely.
Hopefully, maybe at that time, I will have the actual
hello, because, I would like a Moochie copy.
Yes, I would like to put it on the table.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Besides your sister, because I know she's going to be the first one. But I would like to be the second person to get the copy. But for anybody else in the Hudson Valley to get the copy, just because I want to feel like Angie Martinez. Angie Martinez get everything first in New York. Why I can't be an Angie Martinez in the Hudson Valley get everything first? I will be.
You will be.
So when you get that hardcover, I will come. I want you to sign it. Whatever I got to do to get it, I will get it, pay for it, whatever I got to do because I support the movement. I'm not one of those people. I don't want everything for free. If I got to spend the money like everybody else, I will because I believe in investing in our own.
Yeah.
So I'll do whatever I have to do. But until then, I'm here. Let's promote. September 2018. I need everybody in line to get the new best-selling book. I'm putting it out there already. This is going to be a #1 best-selling book from the #1 best-selling author. All right, so everybody be looking out for pressure. Anything else before we get out of here? One more thing to shout out to the people?
That's it. Thank you.
All right, before we get out of here, we're going to get out of here. Again, don't forget Carter's Damn Glam Mobile Party Bus. Book your next event. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The Diva Glam is coming.